Hey and welcome back to Learn Premiere Pro CC 2017 in 1 hour. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to import your media or your assets into your project that you're going to be working with. So assets will include things like your video clips, your music files, your sound effects, photos, etc. So there are a couple of ways to import your clips. You can either double click in this project section and it's going to open up your Finder or your File Explorer, and then you can go to your files, select them, click on import, and it will import those files. But I'm going to show you a much easier or a quicker way to get your media inside of Premiere. So I'm going to delete these. I'm just going to highlight them, like dragging around them, and then I'm going to press delete on the keyboard. And then I'm going to open up my Finder, or you open up your Explorer if you're on Windows, and then I'm going to go to my video folder. This is where I've got my video clips, and I'm going to select all of them, and I'm going to simply drag and drop them into the project panel, and that will basically import all those files into the section. So you can do the same with photos. So I've got 3 photos here. I'm going to highlight them, drag and drop them. They will appear inside the project section. And same with music or any audio files. I'm going to drag and drop them, and then they're going to appear here as well. So another thing that you can do is I'm going to delete all of these ones, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to click on new bin. Now a bin is basically a folder, so I'm going to call this folder video clips, and then I'm going to go back to my Finder, go to my videos, select all my video clips, and I'm going to drag them into that video clips folder. And it will automatically place them inside that folder. So now I can go minimize or expand that folder to view your video clips. Really cool. And you can obviously do the same for your sound effects, etc. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go new bin, and I'm going to call this one music. Go back to my Finder, go to my music folder, and I'm going to select the music files that I want to import, drag and drop them into the music folder, and it's going to do that. You could also drag and drop inside of Premiere. So if I want to, for some reason, put these video clips inside my music folder, I can just highlight them all, drag and drop them into music, and they're going to jump into that folder. So I'm going to just drag them back into video clips. And then I'm going to show you another trick that you can do. I'm going to delete all of these again, and I'm going to go to my Finder, and then I've got a media folder where I've got all my music, photos, and video subfolders with the files. So simply I'm going to take my media folder, which is the main folder. I'm going to drag this media folder into my project window, and it's going to create that media folder. If I expand this, you'll see music, photos, videos, and if I expand this, you'll see that it's got all the files automatically underneath it. So that's a really easy and quick way to import all your media. If you've got everything set up in folders already on your hard drive, just drag in the main folder and it's going to create it like this. Now let's say I don't want this media folder at the top. I can just drag these folders, like the video folder, just drag it to the bottom, and it's going to go above or on the same level as the media folder. Going to do the same with photos, same with music, and now I can delete this media folder. Alright, so now I've got music, you've got your photos, and you've got your video bin. So always try to keep your project panel really neat. Try and file your things under bins. That will just make your editing process a lot easier. If you're looking for a specific clip, or if you're looking for a music file, it's going to make your life a lot easier. You can also go in here and you can rename the files. So let's say if you want to call this one clip 1, you can just click once on it and then you can just rename it, as simple as that. Let's call this one clip 01. Let's call this one clip 02. And it's not going to rename your actual file on the hard drive. That's still going to stay the original file, but in here it's going to have a new file if you want to add a description. Also, if we expand this a bit, this will give you some information about that media file. So under videos, it will give you things like the frame rate, like these ones are all shot at 30 frames per second, and it will also give you some information about your audio files. So that's basically how to import your media into Premiere Pro. Remember to save your project. So if you want to save, just go to File and then Save. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.